Hello guys. Riddles always seem to be simple questions you think everyone should be able to solve. However, that is not the case. Most of them are trick questions to try and catch you out. So make sure you're paying attention to these 10 riddles, as only 2% of people manage to get these correct. We will give you 10 seconds to answer the question. If you need more time, just pause the video. Also, if this is your first time watching, be sure to subscribe and give that bell a click, so you know when we upload, because you won't want to miss us. With that being said, let's get right into the video. A woman is sitting in her hotel room when there's a knock at the door. She opened the door to see a man whom she had never seen before. He said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I've made a mistake. I thought this was my room." He then went down the corridor and in the elevator. The woman went back into her room and phoned security. What made the woman so suspicious of the man? The answer: you don't knock on your own hotel door, and the man did. Quite a creepy one, right? But if you got this one right, well done. Two people are born at the same moment, but they don't have the same birthdays. How could this be? The answer: they're born in different time zones. If, like me, you got this right the first time, give yourself a pat on the back. Are you ready for the next one? Because it's a little trickier. There are two doors and there is one guard for each door. One door leads to life and the other leads to death. You have only one question to ask and you can only ask one guard. One of the guards always tells the truth and the other always lies.
One of us always tells the truth and one of us always lies.
What question would you ask to find out which door is the door to life? The answer: you would ask, if I were to ask the other guard which door leads to life, what would he say? The guard that tells the truth knows that the other guard would lie, so he tells the truth and points to the door that leads to death. The guard that lies knows that the other guard would tell the truth, so he lies and points to the door that leads to death. Both guards point to the death door. If you got this one, well done, because this was definitely hard. What time of day, when written in capital letters, is the same forwards, backwards, and upside down? The answer is noon. You want to boil a 2-minute egg. If you only have a 3-minute timer hourglass, a 4-minute timer, and a 5-minute timer, can you boil the egg for only 2 minutes? The answer: once the water is boiling, turn the 3-minute timer and the 5-minute timer over. When the 3-minute timer runs out, put the egg in the boiling water. When the 5-minute timer runs out, 2 minutes have elapsed, and it is time to take the egg out of the water. You don't need the 4-minute timer for this riddle. My sister has 2 children. I had 2 children. My brother has 2 children. My cousin has 2 children. Wow, that's a lot of children. How many children are there in all? The answer: there are 6 children. If you said 8 children, you're wrong. I had 2 children refers to the past tense. If you got this one right, then you're actually paying attention, so good job. A young woman is attending her mother's funeral. While there, she meets a man she's never seen before and falls in love immediately. After the funeral, she tries to find him, but cannot. Several days later, she kills her sister. Why does she kill her sister? The answer: she killed her sister hoping to see this man at her sister's funeral. If you thought of this answer easily, you may be a psychopath, just like the woman. What is harder to catch the faster you run? The answer: your breath. We thought we'd throw an easy one in just in case you're not doing that well. Hopefully now you got at least 1 on your scoreboard. There are 2 ducks in front of 2 other ducks. There are 2 ducks behind 2 other ducks. There are 2 ducks beside 2 other ducks. How many ducks are there? The answer: just 4, in a square formation. Simple as long as you take a few seconds to work it out. Are you ready for the last riddle? Mr. Brown was killed on Sunday afternoon. The wife said she was reading a book. The butler said he was taking a shower. The chef said he was making breakfast. The maid said she was folding clothes, and the gardener said he was planting tomatoes. Who did it? The chef. Mr. Brown was killed in the afternoon, and yet the chef claimed he was making breakfast. If you got this correct, you could make a pretty good detective. Let us know your score in the comments below and see how well you did against others. See you in the next video.